Plaintiff Devonta Bird says the defendant is his mother, and growing up, she was an alcoholic. Devonta says he often had to miss school because his mom was too hungover to get out of bed. Devonta's suing his mother because she failed to repay him for a van. Defendant Constance Bird admits that she was an alcoholic, but she blames Devonta's behavioral problems on the fact that his father wasn't in his life. Constance claims the reason Devonta missed so much school is because he was always suspended for fighting, and she cannot believe her son brought her to court.
All right, start with you.
I grew up in a town called Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it's roughly, an average-sized city. And my mom raised me. I really didn't have a dad in my life. And when I was growing up, my mom had like a drinking problem, and sometimes it had, prohibited us from going to school.
How?
Because she have a hangover, and sometimes, she just...
What age?
That's not true.
What age would that prohibit you?
From 10 years old up to 12. 10 years up to like 18.
You couldn't walk out the door if she was asleep?
Yeah, because she was our ride to school, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Didn't have a bus and that?
No, we didn't have no bus system. But so I continue, I finished high school actually, sir. And
Good.
But now I'm going to school to be a psychologist.
Good.
Okay. And
Good.
thank you. Well,
How'd you get to high school?
Oh, I got well at 16 I got my own car, and
How'd you get that?
I got a job at Taco Bell.
All right.
Okay.
You paid for your car? Good.
Yeah.
All right. So you're in college. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good.
And 2014, July 4th, my brother had gotten in a car accident. He was drinking and driving. He was going about 100 on a residential street.
Oh,
Yeah.
residential street.
Yeah. And he had hit a tree and he had went through the windshield. And now he's currently a quadriplegic. And my mom, she's the one who give him more of his support. Okay. And what I usually do is on my spare time, I buy cars, resell them for extra money or whatnot. So I came across this van, 1998 Winchester conversion van, and it has a handicap ramp on it, and I know my mom needed it, so what I did is I asked my mom did she want to buy it. Mm-hmm. She said yes, but she didn't have all the money.
Okay, before we get into the specifics, let me allow her to give some background, ma'am.
Growing up, Devonta did give me some problems, fighting in school. He didn't tell the truth about he couldn't get to school. He couldn't get to school because most of the times he was suspended. So it wasn't no need.
Did you have an alcohol problem?
I did have an alcohol problem.
Do you think that had anything to do with it?
I think I could take some, responsibility for it,
Okay.
but I'm not going to take all for it.
Okay.
Because he did have a behavior problem because his father wasn't in his life.
Okay, so that's him, his father, and you.
Right. So down the road, he did make a turn. He's a father of 2. His father wasn't in his life, but he's in his children's life.
Good.
So he did make a turn.
You are saying all
But
good
I'm just
things
like
about him.
really pissed off at him for dragging his mama in court about a van that he claimed that he said that I owe him.
Is he in college?
Is he in college?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, he is.
And he has 2 children?
He's into, yeah.
Costs a lot to go to college.
I'll go to college too. Hello?
Hello, you're the alcoholic mother that neglected him and he became a success anyway. Don't come with that hello, that. You got a lot of nerve. And then talking about why this young man suing you about his money. He got 2 children in college, overcame the obstacles you and his daddy put in front of him. And a great success story. And your response is, dragging me in here. I know he got 2 kids he gotta feed. Go ahead. What does she owe you for? Let me get her out of here.
She owed me for the van.
Thank you for respecting her. You're a nice young man. You're not being disrespectful. She the one, she disrespected you immediately. He got a lot of nerve dragging me in here. Yeah, and it wasn't my fault. Yeah, I know I was an alcoholic and his daddy abandoned him. Go ahead, I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me how she owes you for the loan.
Well, April 19th is when she had signed for the van. She gave me $900.
She signed a promissory note?
Yes, here you go, sir. Here you go.
All right, you knew to get your contract too. Go ahead.
Okay, and she signed, it was for $2,100. She gave me $900.
Good,
and
she did give you something.
Yeah, okay. And the following month is May. She supposed to be following the payments of $200 every month. But when May came, it was, she said that she lost her job and she didn't have any money. I don't know if she actually lost her job or how she lost or anything, but I know that, you know, she supposed to have $200 on May 1st.
You do know that.
You know I lost my job. Stop playing up the
You say you know that.
You know it. Stop playing.
All right, and when you've asked, she told you she lost her job. Did you ask about unemployment? I guess you're not going any further. You just said, okay, I'll see you at the judges. All right, ma'am, what do you say to this?
I said that I did lose my job, and he knows I lost my job. I don't know why he getting up in here and acting like that. Like, I don't know. But we never came to a decision about when the van was supposed to be paid off.
Oh, okay. But you had a decision on the amount you would pay, a payment of $200 every month. And have you made any $200 a month payments?
Just the $900 down.
Okay, no, the $200 every month payment. So you've breached the contract. So even though you've given him some down, even though you haven't had enough time, you believe, even though there was no expiration of the contract, you breached it when you failed to pay your $200. That's when it became immediately enforceable. Whenever you breach a contract that might be based on a monthly payment plan, once you fail to pay that payment on time, they can take the debt immediately. You owe it all immediately, or they can extend the payment plan. He has decided he wants all his money because he don't know when you might decide. You might, in no telling. So don't you get unemployment?
No.
No? Okay. You didn't work with a job that
I
was
just recently got like a part-time job, but he's still saying he want all the money.
You still have the car?
He has it.
The van?
Yeah, the van.
You have the van. It's in your house.
Yeah, it's sitting there.
Oh.
Why you say he had it if you have it?
It's sitting there because
Yeah,
I
but
technically,
you said he had
because I technically don't have it.
it. Yeah. Judgment for the plaintiff. I don't know what to say about that, man.
What happened now is I'm gonna get my money, and you know I'm not gonna do any business with her no more. I'm gonna just keep it as just family.
I just keep it as family, you know, make sure the money, give them the money, and just keep it moving.